And you guys don't chat. If you keep checking, I let you tell answer for everyone. Okay? Okay, so let's discuss the question. So like I said, this when you take the exam this weekend, your exam won't be multiple choice. So this just help you to review everything. So you can see the first reactions. You are going to convert OH into Cl. Okay. So you have a different way. So for example, if you choose, I can tell you the answer, but I think you should know if you want to be good about organic chemistry, you should try to answer every question. So if you HCl, that means if you do this reaction, if you want to write the mechanism, it should be protonation, and followed by maybe undergo SN1 or SN2 reaction, and then you make it into the Cl. Okay. So you also can use the PCl3 or cyanyl chloride. So it's all is able to convert the alcohol into the heterogeneity compound. So next one is what's the major product when you are using this archaeal chloride? And then the condition you can see is the magnesium in dry ether, and the second step would be water. So if you see this, you should have a sense. The first stage should, is the preparation of Grignard reagent. So after the first step, your product will become NGCl. Okay. So this one would be the first step. Okay. So this one you also can view it as. So basically, this one, because this is a Grignard reagent, so basically this one would be the minus charge heat. Okay. So now you can see the second stage is water. Okay. So in the practice, you normally think the Grignard reagent is a nucleophile. But the Grignard reagent is a nucleophile, is correct. But if there's no electrophile, you also can be the base. So that means if you let Grignard reagent react with water, so you'll be the AC base chemistry. So that means your product will be this, because this hydrogen will come from the water. Okay. So this is just simple AC base chemistry, okay, after the protonation. So the next question is which statement is correct for SN2 reaction? So you can see there are two transition state is wrong, because if you look at the reaction coordinate, your starting material will go to a product. So that means there's only one transition state for SN2 reaction. So at the second choice is at the rate determined state, two reactant react with each other. So this one should be correct because it's SN2 reaction. So that means your starting material nucleophile and the electrophile need to react together in order to be at the rate determined state. So the reaction rate is independent of nucleophile concentration. So this is wrong because this description is for SN1. Because SN2 reaction, your rate is equal to the rate constant times nucleophile times electrophile concentration. So it's the first order for both. So that's why here should be dependent instead of independent. So for SN2 reaction, primary archaeal halide reacts slower than tertiary archaeal halide. So this is wrong. Should be faster because the SN2 reaction, you should know the primary larger than secondary, larger than tertiary, because you are using the stereo effect to explain the SN2 reaction. So basically number one, number three, and the number four is for SN1 description, is not SN2. And only the second choice is only for SN2. So the next one, what is the major product after this substrate reacts as oxide? Okay. So that means you can analyze this reagent is X oxide. Okay. And then you also can see this archaeal halide. So whenever you see archaeal halide, at least you need to analyze this primary, secondary, or tertiary. So this one would be tertiary archaeal halide. Okay. So now you can see this reagent is the X oxide. So this X oxide can be is the very good nucleophile and base. Okay, so it depends on which one it is. So when you learn the nucleophilic substitution and the elimination, because you learn it's always competitive. So if you want the exercise nucleophile, you go SN1 or SN2. If you want it become the base, you will prefer E1 or E2. Okay. So since exercise both are good, so that means it's not using this one to decide its nucleophilic substitution or elimination. It turns out you are using this one to decide. Okay. So since it's a tertiary archaeal halide, so normally tertiary archaeal halide doesn't like nucleophilic substitution. You prefer to form the carbocation. So if you undergo the carbocation, it's likely it's going to undergo the E2 elimination. So when you are doing the E2 elimination, you will try to form the more substituted enzyme, substituted arkin instead of this one. Because this is less substituted, this is more substituted. So this one should be more stable than this one. Okay. So this is a thermodynamic driven reaction. Okay. So you can see 1 and 2 is nucleophilic substitution, but unfortunately this substrate is tertiary archaeal halide. So there's no chance you will go nucleophilic substitution. You will only go elimination reaction. So the next one, let's look at is also the similar type of reaction. So you can see the reaction. The first one is the archaeal halide, and the second one is the terbium oxide, and then your product will be arkin. So from this one, you should know the reaction should be elimination, but you have an E1 and the E2, right? So this one is the primary archaeal halide. So primary archaeal halide will prefer E2 mechanism. right? Because primary archaeal halide, if you want to undergo E1 mechanism, you will form the primary carbocation. It's very, very unstable. So you will just directly go through the E2 elimination. So if this terbutoxide I write B minus, so basically the B minus will subtract and then goes away. So that's why it's the E2 elimination. So this one you can see is the exact alkoxide, but this one is the terbutoxide. So this is a bulky base. Okay. Even though it has the minus or minus, but this one because of terbutyl group is too bulky. It doesn't like to be the nucleophile. So in organic chemistry, we always use it as the base instead of nucleophile. Until now, we discussed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who answer all correctly? 5. Raise your hand. 4. Okay, good. 3. No 3. Okay. So the next one, let's look at this one is what is the major product. Okay, so you can see this one is the alkene plus boron and then hydrogen peroxide in the basic condition. So that means this question is talking about hydroboration followed by oxidation reaction. So basically this reaction you should know is use alkene convert into alcohol. And another thing you need to know, this one will follow anti-Markovnikov rule to generate the alcohol. So that's the thing you need to know before you try to answer the question. So that means in this answer, only number 3 and the number 4 are alcohol. So, but the question is which one is correct. So that's why you need to follow the anti-Markovnikov rule. So according to the anti-Markovnikov rule, so that means your product would be number 3, right? Because your hydrogen need to go to the the carbon with less hydrogen. So this one we call anti-Markovnikov rule. If you want this one to generate this one, you need to follow Markovnikov addition. So you will simply use water in acidic condition. So this one is following the Markovnikov rule. So you have 2 different conditions to generate different alcohol. So that's why Markovnikov rule is common rule. Anti-Markovnikov rule, that means special condition. So if you follow the history of organic chemistry, this reaction is a Nobel Prize reaction because it's so unique. So that's why he get Nobel Prize, that person. This one is not special. This follow the nature rule. So not everyone will expect you are going to get this one. Okay, so next one is which reaction could generate this alcohol? So we can see one by one, okay? So let's see the first one. The first one is the ketone. Do they react with sodium boron hydride? Okay. So that means your product will become OH. This hydrogen comes from sodium boron hydride, so it's correct. So next one, this is aldehyde, but it react with the organolithium. So that means this is also correct answer because this one equal to give you CH3 minus. So this CH3 minus will attack and give you OH. So you'll be this one as well. So the next one, this one is basically the same as the second one. So this is the Grignard reagent. So this is also equal to give you CH3 minus. Okay. So that means if you want to choose the answer, will be number 4. All are correct. Okay, let's see the next one. What is the major product? So you can see this starting material is primary alcohol. Okay, so you can see this condition. So basically, this no selectivity. So this morning I say primary alcohol. If you oxidize, you become aldehyde. If you continue to oxidize, you become carboxylic acid. And this one doesn't have a selection, so that means you are going to get carboxylic acid. So if you want to synthesize this compound, you need to use PCC. You can make it. If you want to make, this is impossible to make ketone. But if you want alkene, this one you just need to do E2 elimination. So you also can make this compound. Okay. So next one is the same similar question. So now you see this one is the primary alcohol, but you want to let it stay as aldehyde. So that means you need a selective oxidant. Don't let it go all the way to the carboxylic acid. So the answer would be number 4, because this one is the special oxidant, and then this one is the PCC. If you use the number 1, your product will become this one will give you this product. If you use potassium permanganate, you are going to get carboxylic acid as the final product. So the next one is about the ether synthesis. So you can see the first reaction is the first reaction requires sodium, and the second reaction you require another alkyl halide to make it. So that means the answer should be, let me see, should be this one. So if you are actually the question is trying to let you answer how to compare 3 and 4. Okay, actually you are not supposed to choose 1 and 2 because never to be a possible reaction. So let's start with the correct answer. If you from the number 3, so after the first step, your reagent will become this. Okay, this one, and then you let it react with primary halide. So this one will undergo SN2 reaction. So you are able to make this product. Okay. However, if you choose number 4, so your first reaction, you are going to get this one. And then if you let it react with this one, you will not undergo SN1 reaction. You will undergo elimination. So your final product will become this one will be your final product. You are not able to get ether as the final product. You will only get R-key. So always remember, linkophilia substitution is always compete with elimination. So you need to choose, you want to use primary halide, or you are going to use tertiary halide, or you want different nucleophile, or you want different base. So just because here, this one is a primary halide, so you can undergo SN2 reaction. But here you can see this one is tertiary halide. Tertiary halide doesn't like to undergo the substitution reaction. It like to undergo the elimination reaction. So that's why you will only get the elimination product. So the next question is the ether hydrolysis with the excess HBr. So the answer should be this one. Okay. So this one we have discussed in the class. So because in the class we say if you have an ether in the HBr SS, so you are going to get ROH plus R prime X. So I should use that. And then this ROH will continue to react with HX, it will become RX. Right. So if you think about that, you will choose number 4. Okay. If you are choosing number 4, that means you know something. Okay, but it's not correct yet. Because if you want to make the reaction work, the requirement is this one need to be sp3. This one need to be sp3. Okay. If it's the phenol, oh sorry, I said wrongly. So this answer should be this. Sorry, I'm wrong. So this one, because this sp3, this also sp3, so it's correct. But the thing I'm talking about is if your starting material is turns out is this one. So if you do the same reaction, so your product supposed to be phenol plus, okay. So because this one will be sp2, but just that this one now is sp3, so both should be bromide. So just be careful when you are doing the ether hydrolysis, you need to identify is sp3 or sp2 carbon. Okay. So next one, what's the reagent for this reaction? So you can see this one, the starting material has the carbonyl group, and the after reaction is imine. So that would be the first reaction we saw this morning. So it should be this primary amine. So next one is what is the major product when you use aldehyde react with the silver oxide. So this one will make it undergo oxidation reaction. So that means it's going to convert it into carboxylic acid because this formaldehyde, sorry, not formaldehyde, the aldehyde group will be oxidized. So next one is what reagent after the reaction will generate this alkene product. Okay, so we can go through one by one. So the first one is the Wittig reaction. So if you do this, your product will become, let me see. Would be this one, because this carbon will connect to this carbon to form the alkene, which is the final product. You see the same. Also, this one can generate, so this one is correct. So next one, you can see this is the carbonyl group, and then you do this one. So this one is a Wolff-Kishner reaction. So your product should be alkane. So this one will be the final product. Okay. So similarly, this one is the Clemenson reduction. So this one will give you the same product, which is this one. So that means the answer would be number one. You need to use the Wittig reaction to synthesize this alkene as the final product. So next one, what is the major product of this reaction? So you can see the starting material is archaeal halide, is a cyclic bromocyclohex pentane. So it would be archaeal halide. So you can see the first step, whenever you see magnesium, that means you are going to prepare Grignard reagent. And the second step is carbon dioxide. So this morning I have teaching you. So you are going to use Grignard reagent to react with carbon dioxide. So that means you are going to make capacity acid. So that means the answer will be this. Okay. So let me give you the step by step. So the first step, after the first step, basically you are going to convert your archaeal bromide become Grignard reagent. So you react with, after the second step, your Grignard reagent will react with your carbon dioxide. Okay, so you can see now the carbon dioxide is here. Okay, so the last step, just because you will get a protonation, so you use the acid to quench the reaction, so you'll get the number 2 answer for the final product. So the next one, let's see which reagent could not be used to synthesize this compound. So this compound you can see is a ester. Okay. So basically this one just want you to practice. You should know the reactivity order. So ACO halide would be most reactive, and the AC anhydride. Then ester, then amide. Okay. So that means as you said, as I told you, you only can use higher activity to synthesize lower activity. So in this case, you can see this is amide. This is capacity acid. This ACO halide. And then this is AC anhydride. So that means the thing you cannot use because the answer, the question is asking you to not. So that means you cannot use amide to synthesize ester because amide activity is lower than ester. And then capacity acid, you always can use capacity acid to synthesize AB derivative. So next question is, what reaction could generate AC anhydride? So now you can see this one is AC anhydride. Okay. So if you want to synthesize AC anhydride, that means your starting material need to start with ACO halide because it's more reactive. Either you use ACO halide or you use the capacity AC to synthesize. Okay, so let's see how which one will work. So the best answer would be this one. Okay, so you should start with this ACO halide. In the day you react with this capacity acid. So if I use the way I teach you this morning, so this one should be nucleophile. This is the living group. So you use this nucleophile to react with this one, and the living group goes away. So you are able to synthesize this AC anhydride. So others is like the first one is you can measure this compound, but it's not the best because the acid reacts acid. So because these two are different acid, so you also can this one react with itself. This one also can react with itself. So you will get 3 different products. Because now the answer this one you want to get asymmetric AC anhydride. So you should activate one and then use another one to react. That would be the base. Of course, number 2 and number 3, definitely you cannot use it to synthesize this compound. So I make a note. This one you are going to make mixtures of AC and hydrides. Okay. You will get 3 different anhydride. So many questions. Okay. So then 37, this one is what is the reactant? Okay, so you can see you start with this one is amine, other than you get amine, other than you have an alcohol as the byproduct. So that means likely your starting material will be this one. Because the reason you need to choose this one because your byproduct is methanol. So this one is going to give you the byproduct is methanol. So that's why your starting material definitely is this one. Okay. That's decided by this one. Okay, so next one is what is the major product of this reaction? So you can see the starting material is capacity AC, and the condition use the lithium aluminum hydride is a strong reductant. So that means from this morning class, so that means you are going to generate the primary alcohol as the final product. So next one is what is the reagent to react with this ester? And you can see the condition. The first day you need 2 equivalent of the something, and then followed by AC quench reaction. So you are able to get this one. So if you want to label, I can label the. So for example, this carbon is here. Okay. So this oxygen will become alcohol. Okay. So basically, this one is if you go back to the this morning class, that means it's going to react with the Grignard reagent. So you need to react twice. Okay, so you react twice. So that means you are going to get this. So if you see, this is ACO group. So this, I should not use this color. I use purple. So this is an ACO group. So ACO group is here, and the ACO group is here. So you will react twice. Okay. So that's why you need 2 equivalent. So you will get a corresponding tertiary alcohol. So next one, you can see this what's a major product of you use the ACO chloride. So now you don't see lithium aluminum hydride. So as I told you, whenever you don't see lithium aluminum hydride, that means the selective reduction. So that means your answer will be R cap. You will not give alcohol. So this one only when you use lithium aluminum hydride. So you are going to get a primary alcohol as the final product. Okay. So question 43, you can see the reactant is question mark, and then you can see the condition required hydrogen gas and the metal, and then you are going to get ammonia. So that means the answer should be, let me see. So how many carbon? So we have 5 carbon. So this one is correct because the NO2 can be reduced by this condition. So B is correct. The carbon number is correct. But the length, so this one should be also correct because you have a cyanide, nitride. So nitride, if they do the reduction, should be correct. This one. Sorry, let me check the slide. I forget. So this one, the answer should be number 1. Only A and B are correct because if you want to use A might to make this one, you should use lithium aluminum hydride. So you may reduce this carbonyl group into the CH2. So that's why the answer should be A and B. So that's why you also continue to the next question. If you have this amide, you want to make it from CO double bond becomes CH2. So you should use the lithium aluminum hydride and followed by water to make the compound. I will give you my solution later. You just go to download yourself. Yeah, I think that's kind of like I use the question that you review what I have to teach. Of course, I still need to teach tomorrow morning about the condensation of and the other reaction. So I should be able to finish. Okay, still has time. Okay, let's check a bit. So I think as every year I say that I always try to encourage every Olympic student, or if you are my student in undergrad, I always encourage students to go abroad. I know most of you want to become the doctor or dentist. It's okay. I know it's very good money in Thailand. Yeah, and then I don't know why. Every university need to have a medical schools. In my opinion, Thailand has too many medical schools. So if you really want to become a doctor, when you go to medical school, doesn't mean you will become doctor. Because when you graduate, you need to take the national exam, which you know. If you want to become a doctor, you need to have a license. If you cannot pass the national exam, you cannot become a doctor because no hospital will hire you. Even dentist is the same. Every country is the same. If you want to be doctor or dentist, you need to take national exam in order to get license. So likely, Jula Mahidong student, they are smarter, they can pass the national exam. If you are the normal school, or even though you are a medical student, doesn't mean you will pass national exam. I just tell you the truth. So that's why I say in Thailand, university want to earn money. So they have a way to continue to open out the medical school. But you need to be careful. The point is not you become medical student. The point is, can you become the, can you get a license? But then when you get a license, you need to go to do intern. Did you know intern? Every doctor need to practice. If you are not in the Juna Mahidong, you cannot go to good hospital to do intern. Because if you don't do intern, you cannot become the doctor. Dentist doesn't need to do intern, I know. If you are the doctor, you need to go intern. So intern is kind of you are applying the job. If you don't have a good GPA, like SUT hospital, they don't get normal school or intern student. Even like KKU, Jula, they also come here to do intern. But we are not the top hospital, but they need to come because it's too many medical students. So it's very competitive to go to do intern because you need to do intern to get a credit and then in order to do take the national exam. So you need to be careful, okay? Because that's why I saw many university open medical school. But like in Taiwan, it's very hard for university to open medical school because the government control the number of medical students. So they never increase. It's always fixed there. So if you don't want to become the doctor, let me encourage you go to study science. Okay. So I know some of you might be the scholarship student from Thai government. So if you get scholarship, if you want to go for, there's some advantage. Here I don't discuss, but the only drawback after you finish study, you need to come back from Thailand. If you miss home, you can use Thai government scholarship to study abroad. But the drawback, you need to come back. So this happened to many Thai people because when you go abroad, you realize outside is so good, much better than Thailand. You have a higher salary, you have a better environment, maybe you even find a husband or wife. Or the reason I come here because Ayani is my wife. She's a scholarship student. That's why I need to come to Thailand. Otherwise, I will not come to Thailand. Yeah, that's the reason we are here. I'm here. So that's always these three reasons make people want to stay outside of your country. But like some of my students want to come back to Thailand because they say they want to stay with family. So it's okay. So that means you use the scholarship to study abroad. It's quite nice. And then you have an advantage. People like it. But if you worry one day you cannot, you don't want to come back to Thailand. So I would suggest you don't get scholarship to study abroad. You can use scholarship to study in Thailand, but never accept the scholarship to study abroad because there's no advantage. So I can tell you, when I was NTU, so I applied the university PhD program in USA. Okay, it's probably 15 years ago. The price is 15 years ago. Okay, I don't know current price. I call annual income when I was student. When I was student, I get about 24,000 USD per year. So just that you know the rate about USD to Thai baht times 35. So when I was the PhD student, okay, my advisor need to pay me this money to let me study, and no tuition fee, free. When I was PhD student, I did not spend any money from my pocket. So I study for free. And then the reason you will get money from your advisor because in US, PhD student is student, but to advisor, you are the worker. You are doing research for him. So every advisor need to pay you salary. So this is very low, probably 2,000 a month, but depends on which city you stay. But this one you probably is enough for living, enough for eating, and you also can save money. Okay. And after that, I become the postdoc. Okay, so I still work in the lab. So because postdoc is official work, but normally people, the academic lab doesn't want to pay you the high salary. So the minimum wage in US in my time, minimum wage. It's about 48,000 USD. Okay. When I was in US, before I become adjunct, every year I get this amount of money. This is very low. This is the in US, this price mean you are poor, very, very poor. Yeah, this is the lowest wage. Like Thailand has law every day maximum 300 baht. That means this is the same thing to American. This is lowest, like the 1% low income. Okay. So if you don't want to stay in academy, you go to work. Okay, my friend. Okay, the starting rate. Okay, if you have a PhD in science, the starting rate is not 1 million. It should be 100,000 per year. So that means if you convert to Thai baht, you can get about 3.5 million baht per year. Okay, so I hope you are interested in study in science in US. Yeah. So this is a common price. So afterward, the starting point, you will continue to increase. I remember my advisor, I heard 1 year he get 250,000 USD. My PhD advisor, this is adjunct in the university. He get every year they get this money. Yeah. So don't restrict yourself, and don't, because sometimes the person you meet or the teacher you know, they don't know outside of Thailand. So sometimes the information they give you is not 100% clear. So you should go to explore. Don't, now you have so many internet, Google, but don't just focus on playing game. So there are so many things you can see. So when you see more, you will know more. And like I said, you don't need to restrict yourself. That's why whenever I teach any class to Thai people, I always tell them this information. And then I believe this price continue to increase because everything getting more expensive. Yeah. Okay. So never believe people tell you need to get. The thing I don't like Thai student to tell me, everyone tell them you need to have a Thai scholarship in order to go abroad. No, only happen in Thailand. I don't know who told them this kind of wrong information. If you are good, you are smart, every university want to pay you to study. Not only happen in USA, Europe is the same, Singapore, Japan, Korea. Now, if we are good, as I told you are good. If you are not good, forget about it. If you are good, you apply, you get admission. The admission letter will write, if you accept this, my admission, your salary is this. They will write down because that's contract. when you sign it, every month you will get the money in. Other than, yeah, so you can plan your future. Yeah. So that's why for Taiwanese, we never want to get scholarship because every Taiwanese go to US, they will stay in US to work. So you will, if you have 100K, about 3.5 million, you can do many things in USA. And then you can have a family, you can buy car, whatever you like. Yeah. Okay, I think that's all for today. Okay, and I will continue and finish teaching tomorrow.